So feel free to send me a message in the chat with your answers.
Yo,
Yo, Justin, join me in Exit 8.
For the
what's up
three
today?
other edges.
It's this game.
I was thinking about going to the gym, but nah, you should now. I'm gonna.
Yo,
I'm.
I gave my Presto card away to my friend, so I don't have it right now. I can't even go.
That sucks, man. Bro, I'm like on
Awesome. Yes, I'm
deadlock.
seeing lots
Oh
of great
shit.
answers.
Okay.
So let's go through these one by one. So we have this edge here,
I
and
guess
that's
I'm
edge
not
2,
gonna go to
4.
the gym. Fuck it.
We
You
have
joining me?
this edge here,
Yeah, I'll join you.
that's edge 4,
I'm trying
6.
to be
And
deadlocked right
finally, we
now,
have this edge here,
but
which is edge 4,
it's
5.
my
I'm
next
in
thing
an
on
And
the
so
way.
this
online class,
graph
right?
has
So,
6 different edges
I'm
and
gonna
6
play
I'm
different
with
feeling
you.
vertices in
alright.
this case.
Alright,
But I could have
wanna
drawn
join me,
a completely
Justin?
different
This is
graph,
not the best game,
something
by the
more
way,
along
that
the
we're
lines of
playing.
maybe
You sound
just like
different.
1,
I know.
2.
Justin.
That's a graph with 2
What up?
vertices
You
and
eating
1
deadlock?
edge. So we can do tons of different types of graphs.
Ooh.
The key is
What?
that we're essentially drawing these points, vertices, or maybe I'll call
I'm
them
doing it in
nodes
practice
sometimes,
mode.
and connecting them with edges. And I
You're
want to note that
wasting
there's
my time,
many
Justin.
ways to represent a graph,
Chill,
right? So
dude. What up?
we
Let me
just
get to
wrote out
this
another
next
way
checkpoint
of
first.
representing this graph
Or
without
not next
drawing it.
checkpoint.
But I
Fuck
could
it.
have also drawn the
Play.
graph something like
How to
this.
play. Waiting 2
So maybe I'll do
seconds.
1, and then 6 over here, 5 over here,
A little
2
wagon.
over
Free
here,
reward.
3 over here, 4 over here.
Justin, join.
All that matters is that I connect same things.
I'm gonna play
So
this
I
2.
connect
Start.
1 and
Start.
6,
Started.
1 and 5,
I got
and
kicked
then I
out.
connect
Justin,
2 and
join.
4. I connect 3 and 5. I connect 6 and 4. And what am I missing here?
Okay, we play
I am
voice chat, by the
missing
way,
4
Justin,
and
definitely.
5. So I can connect like that.
Hold up. Yep.
So this has the same vertices connected, the same vertices in the graph. I've just drawn it differently, but it's still the same graph that I'm representing. In this case, there's just no crossing edges. So that's what a graph is in general. We're going to be seeing a lot of examples of these tonight. Before I move on, any questions about what makes a graph a graph?
Alright, yo, Justin, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
The other thing I'll note is that
Can you
we're
hear
kind
me?
of not allowing
Yo, Justin.
edges
Yeah,
to
I
go
can hear you.
back on
Okay,
themselves.
so
So I
Yo,
can't really
Justin,
have
remember everything in
an
this
edge
room.
from 2 to 2
And we
kind
have,
of
then we
thing,
have to,
or
if there's
having
an
multiple
anomaly, we
edges,
turn
like 2
around, but
edges
if
from
it's
2
the
to
same
2.
Bro, I've
room.
seen this
That's the
game.
other thing.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
All right, awesome.
I
I don't
remember,
know how to
alright.
So the
play.
degree of a
Alright,
vertex
5
is the
graphics
number
don't
of
look
edges
good.
which are connected to it. So
Go
for
with the graphics or
example,
not?
the degree
Where did we go?
of vertex
So
1,
5 pulses in an
I
eyeball.
have 2 edges connected to it. I have this edge here and this edge here. So the
I'm
degree of
gonna
vertex
beat your
1
fastest
is
Okay,
equal
we
to
have to
2.
reach the number
So how do
8.
we?
And the neighbor, very closely
How do we
related
win?
to
You
the
have to go to
degree,
number 8?
a
He's
vertex
running.
is a
Okay, we go
neighbor
back. He's
of
running.
another
That's not
vertex
normal.
if there's
Justin,
an
come
edge
back.
between them. So the neighbors
If he's
He
running,
was
it's
running.
not good.
of vertex 1
Q. Press
Turn back?
Q,
Yes.
are exactly
Okay, yeah, I
5
was right. So
How
he
do
has,
and 6.
he has to be
Because those are the
walking.
2
He was
vertices
walking.
that are connected to vertex 1.
He has to be walking.
What
Okay,
is
okay.
the degree
He's normal.
of, let's say,
he's
vertex
walking,
4?
5.
What's the degree of
Do we
vertex
have to
4?
remember each painting?
No, we don't have to remember, but like if there's something clearly off about the painting.
There's 6 of them.
Feel free to put your
1,
answer
2,
in the
3,
chat.
4, 5, 6. Okay, it is 6 then. Alright, let's go. We
Okay,
go.
there was 6.
Yeah, we go.
Alright.
Okay, awesome. I'm seeing lots and lots of good
Why do we have to
answers.
spend Robux
So in
for
this case,
Two.
the degree is
Go
3,
forward.
and that's because
Oh,
if I were
back for 2
to
Robux.
go around,
Oh my god.
there is 3
got something.
different edges that are
Damn.
connected to vertex 4. So the degree is 3.
It
And
was
what are the
5.
neighbors
No,
of
it was
vertex
6.
4?
Where did he get robbed? Did he look off?
I don't know. Okay, yo, remember
Again,
there's
feel free to
text
put it in
on
the
each
chat.
thing, by the way.
I
What
can't
are our
remember
neighbors
the
of vertex
text.
4?
Okay. Alright, let's go.
I'm not built for this, Luke. Let's see. Yes. Oh
What?
no.
Wait, what
You
happened?
missed an anomaly.
Okay, just
Don't
continue.
overlook any of it.
Yeah, awesome. I'm seeing lots and lots of great answers. So
To go from
2,
exit 8.
5, and 6
Yango Nimbu
are all
Park
neighbors
Museum
of vertex
Junior
4,
High
and that's
School.
because that's where these edges go to. So if I
Go.
were to finish drawing these edges, I connect with 2,
Okay.
I
There
connect
were
with
3
6,
doors, no?
and I connect with
There's
5.
3 doors,
So those
yep.
are my 3 neighbors. What's true
I
about
don't
the
know if I can
degree of a
remember the
vertex
text.
and
No,
the
no.
number of neighbors?
Gonna go
So
back.
if I want to compare
What?
the degree of
that's
vertex, let's
bullshit,
call
bro.
it
Wait, yo, let's
x,
just
Alright,
please
versus
close
the
with
number
that.
of neighbors.
let's continue. Okay, so he's walking. Okay, so Justin, look, come.
What do we
Look
think?
at the eyes.
I'm seeing lots of
Look
good
at the
answers in the
X's, bro.
chat.
Look at the eyes. Alright,
I'll
that's an
wait a
anomaly.
couple
Come
more
back.
minutes.
Justin,
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh,
So
we
lots
go
of people are
that way,
saying
we go
they're
like
actually
that.
equal. And that's because each edge that I have connected to my vertex, like here,
Ooh,
is
big
leading
brain.
off to some other neighbor. And so the degree being the number of edges is going to be exactly the number of neighbors in a graph. Beautiful. Any questions about degree or neighbors? Or what questions
Is
can I
there
answer about
fence here?
that before we move on?
Yes.
We'll do some practice problems relating to this as well. So no worries
Go
if it's
forward.
not clicking for you.
Oh yeah.
Genius.
All right.
There we
Seeing none. Let's move on. So a couple more
There are 6
definitions
pages.
required.
This one looks
Trust
different.
me, the benefits
This
of
is
this
an
will pay
anomaly.
off. So first of
sure?
all, we have a walk.
I
A walk
remember.
is a sequence
Okay.
of vertices and edges that lead from one vertex
it's
to
not.
another. So for example,
Balls.
I could start at vertex 1, and then I
Oh, yeah.
meander along.
Nice.
I go to vertex 6, I go to vertex 4, maybe I go to vertex 5, maybe I go back to 1, maybe I go
Ooh.
back to 6,
Look,
4,
it says
then I go
8
to
now.
2.
Look.
I
Stop.
kind of meander around
Oh.
my graph.
We go back.
And so I would denote this
What's
as
up?
something like, okay,
Okay, go
1
back.
to 5 to 4
Goodness.
to 6. And then I think we went
Oh.
back to
Genius, bro.
Number
1.
4.
I forget what exactly the walk I did.
Exits.
Something like that, right? So
Ooh, something looks very
went-
off here. There's
started at 1
6
and I
pages.
meandered around the graph,
No.
right? I always took
There's 6.
edges that were in the graph and I could totally reuse them.
It says
But I'm
turn
just
back,
kind of
turn
taking a
not
walk
to
around the
back. It
graph.
says exit
You
8
can kind of
forward.
think of it like the edges are paths
There's
that
an
I'm allowed
eyeball.
to take
Security
on
camera
a
and
path or
operation.
on like a trail or something. But paths also have a
You've detected
specific
language that may violate
meaning.
Roblox
So a
rules
path
and
is a walk where we do
Ooh.
not return to the same
Alright, let's
vertex
go.
twice. So this here
This
is
is
not
fun.
a
I don't
path
see anything.
because I go back to vertex 1 a couple
there's a
times,
camera
I go
up there.
back to
Is that
vertex
visible?
4 a couple times, vertex 5 I'm at twice.
Loading ends.
But
If
a,
you do not load,
a
a random
path,
value
for
will be chosen.
example, might be something along the lines of going from like
No.
1
No,
to
Luke.
5 to
What did
4
we mess up on, bro?
to 6, right? So I've gone around
He's
4
running,
different
he's running,
I
Justin.
think we should.
vertices, and I haven't repeated anything.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Let's put in the chat a bunch of different paths. So think of a
someone-
path
AV
on
Glazer
this
posted, exit 8
graph here,
forward, Luke.
and just put it in the chat. Any path you
Up,
like.
2, 3 doors. There's cameras in the ceiling.
And then I'll choose a fun one. I mean, they're all fun paths, but can't go through them all.
Wasn't she on the right side before?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so.
Okay, wait.
I think
Let's
so,
go,
bro.
let's go. Let's see.
What if I just take a screenshot of that? Like, is that cheating?
Oh.
Whoa, yo. Oh, so that's what the anomaly was the other time.
Beautiful. I'm seeing lots of good paths. One of the most popular paths that I'm seeing
I see.
is this path 3 to 5 to 1
You notice anything
to
wrong?
6 to 4 to 2. And so what this path
Okay,
looks like
I don't
is it
know
goes
this
from 3
I think we're
to
good.
5
Alright, yeah, we
to
go.
1
Maybe
to
we can
6
check his
to 4 to
backbone.
2. And this one's pretty cool because it actually gets us to all of our different
yeah.
Okay, okay, remember
vertices in our
that. The
graph.
girls on
All right,
the left
awesome.
side.
Beautiful paths.
Girls on the left side.
Amazing. Any questions about paths or walks? Okay.
What about this girl? Is she
Seeing none,
on the
let's
right?
move
I swear
on
she's
a little
the
bit
left.
to actually
No, she's
counting
on the
right,
graphs.
she's
So
on the right,
we
she's on the
have
right,
some
100%?
definitions under
Yes.
our belt.
Look
We
at the
need
teapot,
one
though.
more, and that is a graph is simple if there's no duplicate edges or self loops. So that's what I mentioned earlier about
Sure.
not having
Yeah,
something
no, this
that looks
is
like
fine.
a vertex
Alright,
and
come.
another vertex
Ooh.
and something like that, or a
100%?
vertex
Not
kind of looping on
100%,
itself.
but not
So we
100%.
can't have those. Now my question for you is, how many
Oh,
labeled
shoot.
simple graphs
Why
are
was it
there
coming out of
with
that?
3
Birds and stuff like
vertices? So if I have
Let's go,
vertex
let's
1,
go.
vertex 2, and vertex 3,
Look, there's
how
stuff on
many
the ceiling.
black
different
stuff, black
graphs
stuff.
can I create using just these 3 vertices? So graph is different
Genius.
if the
And the
edges
stuff
are
here.
not exactly the same.
See the blocks up in the wall.
I'll give you guys a couple minutes to think about this,
Wait a minute. It says no
and then
smoking.
just put your gut instinct in the chat.
Those teapots coming out of there.
as to how many. Great question. Can you have a vertex of degree 0? Absolutely, you can have a vertex of degree 0.
Okay. What about this thing? I don't know if this thing's wrong. Let's just look at it.
That looks about right.
Okay, I'm seeing
really
lots and lots of great
closely.
answers in the chat. Let's go through this together and let's see if we can figure out all these different possibilities.
Justin, come back. We're fine.
okay.
We're fine. We're fine.
So one possible graph
Good.
is
There we go
where I
forward.
just have all 3 vertices, no edges in between. So that would be
There
one.
we go. We go.
Another one I could have
No, it
is
isn't. No,
maybe
yes, bro.
just one edge between 1 and 2. That would be another one. What's another
See?
graph that I could have? What edges would I include?
They're all the same.
That's another graph I could have.
Alright, we go back.
I think we go back then.
All right, I saw just the edge
Imagine it
2,
was
3,
a
and I saw all.
This is too easy.
So let's try both of
This is too
those.
easy, bro.
Those are still different.
Exit 8 forward.
I see
no
just the edge
smoking,
3, 1.
indoors.
That's a good
Was there
one.
always this white stuff on his head? I don't know.
I don't know.
What other graphs could I
Might
have?
be overtaking it.
What edges
Other
might
than
I
that,
put in between?
it seems fine. What about the woman?
Oh, I'm seeing. Okay, we could do 1 and 2 and 1 and 3. Or we could do,
That seems
I like
about
this,
right.
2 and
I'm
1
not
and
remembering
2
the
and
stuff on
3.
the door.
Or we could do
Here we go. We trust
No.
our instinct.
1 and 3
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
2 and 3.
Six.
And I think those are all of our different possible graphs. And so you might be saying,
Cross out.
well, okay, Tia, these
look like
graphs
that.
here
Oh wait, never
look
mind.
mighty similar, right? Why can't I just rotate this one on the right here and it'll look the exact same as this one? That's where this labeled
Good.
idea comes in, right? So I care
Yeah.
about the fact that vertex number 2,
I think.
that has degree 2, right? And this vertex here has degree
Alright.
3. So I care about that
There we go.
difference for this question.
With the lights
specifically.
like this.
Okay, so we went through and we counted them all by finding all of
Yes,
them. So there's 8, and we're happy with that.
Yeah, let's
Is
just
there a
go.
different way I could have
Oh, yeah.
counted this? Maybe an easier way I could have counted this
Peekaboo.
without having to write them all out.
Surely it's something on the door now, right?
Any thoughts?
What are the
Feel free to
chances
put your
this
answer in the
person
chat
really
if you can
goes
think of
forward?
something.
No, the doors are fine.
If not,
There's
that's
nothing
okay.
on
This
the
is
doors.
a bit of a
only the
bigger
thing
leap,
to-
I think.
Yeah, woman seems fine.
What do we know about the number 8?
This one
What
don't
is it
got
equal
the red
to?
eyes.
Like if I were to like factor 8, what would I get?
Yeah, the red eyes was the bad one.
I know.
That was the normal.
Here we go forward. We believe.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing lots of 2 times
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Oh my
Times two.
goodness, look at that what?
And last week, when we were talking about
Mistake.
counting, and no worries if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
recall from last week
Too easy.
or you weren't here last week. Last week, when we were talking
Is it?
about
God,
introduction
yeah,
to
too
counting,
easy.
we talked about how if I have something and
God,
something
though.
else and something else, then I
let's see.
multiply. So I have this number of choices, and then I make this number of choices, and then I make this number of choices. Then I put kind of a little multiplication in between. So this kind of makes me think that we made an option between 1 of 2 choices times 1 of 2 choices times 1 of 2 choices.
Yo, unmute,
So what
unmute.
choices might we have made? What do we have 3 of
Alright,
in this graph?
that was too easy. They
Yes,
were never
bro.
found.